Social media has grown exponentially since the year 1999, which started with blogging and sites that allowed you to connect with other users, to currently where we have apps like Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram and the such. So following the blogging explosion in 1999, in 2005, YouTube very quickly followed suit. They were one of the next one of the next popular websites that came in. In between this time, there was MySpace and LinkedIn and those websites, but they typically were not used for social media type things. They were at the moment more towards creating connections and stuff like that. In 2006, both Twitter and Facebook became widely available to all users in the world and United States. And so that's where we really saw a boost in people coming in and really starting to connect and be social with one another over social media. So from there, social media sort of just snowballed, and there are new apps and websites being created every day, so that there's interaction occurring between users. These can be large platforms like mentioned previously as Instagram or Snapchat, or they can be smaller platforms which are more for the phones, like the app Peach, which is like an off-brand version of Twitter. There are so many cases that are reported and unreported for social media. I can speak from a personal standpoint of knowing people in middle school who dealt with that and who reported on it, and people who didn't. However, there are many tragic cases as well. You can Google social media cases in Texas and many people will come up, and what's even more unfortunate is that not as many as you think would come up. Rebecca Sedgwick was only 12 years old when she committed suicide. Her case involved disappearing apps, which is something that I have not referenced yet. Those sort of things are like Ask.fm in this particular case, or Curious Cat, in which you can send anonymous messages to the users who request them, or if you have access to their webpage, you can just send it through there. A lot of these apps will comply with the police and they'll send their reports, but a lot of them don't have data tracking, so sometimes it just goes out into the air and you can't really pursue anything. Brandy Vela is another tragic case. She killed herself to two adults cyberbullying her. They weren't even in school with her, but she was 18 when she passed. In this case, Facebook was used. They created multiple Facebook accounts to torment her and offer her up for ads of free sex, and they constantly talked about her appearance. Finally, as mentioned in the sidebar, on this side as well, there's David Molak, he was 16 when he committed suicide. He was bullied over Facebook and multiple other social media platforms due to his appearance. His family was the family to set into motion David's Law, which finally criminalized cyberbullying in Texas.